What's going on, y'all?
You.
What's going on? Midwest here in the building. It's your host, Papa Fredo, with your co-host.
Yo, man, as always, it's your boy Marcel. We appreciate everybody who has been following us on social media, showing us all the love, everything that we've been getting. As always, it's Midwest point of view, and you know we here. We talk about dope people, dope places, and dope reasons why you got to tune in the Midwest. But we also really just give you our point of view on everything.
Yes, sir. This is where Midwest stories take center stage. All right, y'all. We got a few things to debunk on today. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on out there. Um, we might as well start with the industry. You know, we got some music beats. We got some drama, and it's really a whole lot of drama. Yeah. But I'm gonna let my co-host here go ahead. Swing it away, my brother. Swing it away.
Um, got to talk about the most important thing that is coming up in the industry. J. Cole might be doing his last album. Oh man. Lord, we hurt. As Dreamville fans also regret never going to Dreamville Fest. But I heard it brought a lot of money, especially in the Midwest, because he hosted like one or two, if not all of them, in one of the Midwest states. So we appreciate you, J. Cole, for bringing all the fans out and bringing us money. But man, why you got to make this your last album? And plus, he talks as if he's the king or he trash talks about being a king. Now, do we believe he should still be
Mm,
doing that? His own.
yeah, I mean, some
But
say that
I want to show
he
you.
top three of the best lyricists of all time.
Man, that's a hard debate, bro. Because like I don't necessarily don't disagree, but I don't want to know if I really agree at this point. But I
It's
do want
just
to show y'all this.
he could be top three, but number one, I don't know about that one. I think Kendrick holds that
Yeah.
five.
So J. Cole is set to release his new, they call it a new album, but they a lot of people say that the fall off is supposed to be his, closing chapter in his last album. But
famous actors or like musicians. And it's like, oh, this guy used to be famous and then he fell off. What happened? And they want to point to they did this and they made some sort of mistake. Instead of thinking that, look, it's kind of crazy they got famous in the first place. So few people reach that level that, that yes, of course, it's not going to last forever because somebody else has to take that spot. And that's how show business has been since forever. But no, they always want to say, oh, that guy fell off. They want to look down on him for just going through the natural cycle of rising and falling.
oh man, there's a lot. I might have to really read into that trailer. That's his official trailer for his album release.
Hey, listen, right? One key thing there is it is very much true that every dog has its day, and you can only be the goat for so long. Look at Michael Jordan. So look at Floyd Mayweather. Everybody has to pass the torch on. Have to have someone else that comes up
Fall off
behind
is a tough statement though, bro.
you.
Fall off is a tough, like, so go like add into your knowledge of what you're saying, and when people have to pass the torch, like for instance, right? I'm a merge the two. Like when you talk about people having to pass the torch and you bring up Jordan, LeBron, and you could tell the way the media, so this goes into a few things, how entertainment and media uh will sway the way you look at these things. So um James, everybody knew that LeBron James at some point was gonna have to pass the torch. And there was a specific picture I remember of, I don't know if it was the semifinals or whatever. I know it was a playoff game, and they had lost to Ant Man in them. I think Ant Man's on the Timberwolves. Um,
Talk about that. This season it
and,
just
and
passed.
and right, this season that just passed, and LeBron is like laying on the ground. You know, LeBron is the king, right? Everybody calls him the king of this era. And it was symbolic to like him being dethroned or he fell off, right? So for me, fall off is a harsh term when we go back to like rap and music, because fall off is like J. Cole can still rap. And I said that about Drake. Can still rap. When people be like, Drake's career is over, J. Cole's career is over, I'm like,
They said fall off in this video.
yeah. And in the trailer, you know, if you hear that's his official trailer. Like that's just not regular voiceovers. Like he crafted that for his album release, but it's basically all the commentary about, you know, after the Three Kings battle, where does J. Cole stand, and does he have a right to say I belong on Mount Rushmore like he fell off? And to me, J. Cole
So
never fell off because
I wouldn't say that J. Cole fell off. Again, fall off is different. That's like saying somebody can't do what they were doing before. So I agree with you there. I'm not gonna say that J. Cole fell off as far as like he can't rap. It's just tough to say that he's number one out of the top three. You see what I'm saying? Like for me personally, that would be
yeah,
Kendrick Lamar.
okay.
But besides that, pertaining
Wait,
to his
but
album,
what order is that though? But what order is that though?
well, we didn't mention any other third person besides J. Cole and Kendrick so far. So who would you deem to
No,
be
it's
that
J.
third
Cole,
person?
Kendrick is well the top three was J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake.
Oh
But
yeah,
if it's
Drake
not
third.
Drake for you, like who would
For me, Drake wouldn't even be in that category.
who's swapping with Drake?
I would swap him out for Lil Wayne easy. What are we
In what
talking about?
capacity?
It's not even a discussion. Lil Wayne is lyricist.
But
Pause.
what but
Got-
lyricism wise? Okay.
Yeah,
Lyricism wise, okay.
yeah.
But
I would swap.
Wayne don't does
Now,
Wayne
the
count
reason
as
why
does Wayne count as I got a question. I got a
the
question.
reason
Does Wayne
why they
count
put Drake
is that era?
what?
Does
Does
Wayne
Wayne
my
count in
question
that
is does
era?
Wayne count
Wayne was on the scene before Drake.
in there? No. In the era, not Wayne is present, their era. So Wayne existed prior to Drake, before Drake was ever a thing. He was already here.
I guess I can see where you're
Drake,
coming from there.
J.
But
Cole, you know what I'm saying?
they were, on the scene for so long still together. That's the reason why I say so. But hey, it ain't like Lil Wayne was 40 years old and Drake just came on, Kendrick just came on. I mean, Bedrock, they were both still fairly young in that video, but hey, all I'm gonna say is
When that came out, let me see.
when it comes down to
Because what is
the
like 20
Kendrick
something?
Lamar, listen, when it comes down, listen, hold on, wait, pay attention real quick, because you gotta feel this.
I'm paying attention.
When it comes to the Kendrick Lamar, the Drake
Mhm.
and J. Cole beef there, it's because
Yeah, beef.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's because that's exactly what it was. Kendrick had beef with both of them. So with
Oh,
him
you talking about
challenging
J.
both
Cole
of them,
and yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
Drake, he had beef with both of them. So and then I think J. Cole and Drake had beef at one point. Then everybody had beef with everybody out of
They
that whole
did.
three. So with
Yeah,
Kendrick
yeah.
taking shots at both of them and just being like, well, it doesn't matter because I don't like either one of y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? And killed both of them. That's
Yeah.
why it just became a now we are judging between
Wait a
three.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Which goes back to like, I feel like, so I'm gonna say this. I do feel like if you are a fan of the arts, if you're a fan of music, especially if you're a fan of lyricism, it's J. Cole, y'all. And if this is his last work, how often do we get to say we lived in an era to where like, yo, one of the
Wait, Tom,
greatest is about to
you
produce their
saying that
last
J.
work?
Cole? is the best.
No. What I was about to say was when you say he beat both of them, that was the point of a lot of people. Jay never swung. So since Jay never
He didn't have
swung,
to.
since Cold
He
World,
didn't have to.
no, my nigga, hold on. Pause, bro.
He took
Pause.
that on the chin. He took
Pause.
it on the chin.
No.
Man,
Listen.
took it on the chin like a
This
good
is
boy
what I'm
should.
gonna say.
Like a
I
good
feel
boy
like
should.
so listen, in hopes that this album will be as great as we believe it will be. This is the
He better not Kendrick.
predecessor
Better
of
not say nothing Kendrick.
so for me, this is the predecessor of what type of lyricism could we have heard from Cole if he did not take his form of the high road? Because that was his thing. He like, yo, I ain't trying to get in the beef. But we
It's
never heard Cole.
road.
If there was one person
tucking your tail between your legs because you scared.
No, look, listen.
Because you scared.
He has to live this down. This
he
is
was
true.
scared.
But what
he
I
was
was
scared. It's okay.
So this is what I but look, this is what I still will stand on. I still will stand
on it.
One
he didn't stand on it.
That I believe if there is, hear me out, bro. If there was one person who I believe who could come back and go toe to toe and could honestly possibly beat Kendrick, it's Cole. I stand on that to this day.
Bro, somebody get this man some milk.
To this day.
Listen,
to this day.
It ain't happening. He knew better.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
It ain't happening. He knew better, so he did better.
Man, I'm telling you.
He did better. You feel me? And he knew better. That's why he did what he did. He knew not to try that. That was the best thing he could do, and the best thing that he could continue to do.
That's like when
leave
MGK
that
swung
man
at
name out your
Eminem.
mouth.
To be honest, listen, that's like when MGK swung at Eminem, and to be honest, for me,
and missed
the culture. No, he didn't. Who he missed what?
When MGK swung at Eminem,
he did not miss, bro. He did not miss.
Eminem didn't come back and kill that little boy.
MGK this. Did you forget that? Don't make me play it. I will play it.
Time out. Stay right here. You bringing up MGK this. That's beautiful. After Eminem chewed him up and spit him out, guess what happened? MGK stopped doing rap for real. He started going back to the rock music.
Stop it,
man. You went right back to the rock music.
You
went back and painted.
You said MGK stopped rapping because of Eminem. Is you serious, bro?
The man started painting.
Man.
Listen, let me be clear. I know he did not stop. Like, he made other music after, and he's been on some features. Like he had the Sopranos with T Grizzly and such and such. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he didn't. He gave it up. I'm not gonna say that. Well, my point is, he slowed down and reverted his career towards rock music after Eminem got on that ass.
It wasn't because of Eminem. It wasn't because of Eminem. It wasn't because of Eminem, bro.
It's all right.
It wasn't because of Eminem, bro.
Everybody need a little spanking from time to time to get put back in their place. And that's what happened. So they got back in their place. Just like between the J. Cole and the Drake beat. Got put back in their place. That's all it is. At the end of the day.
No.
Man, but what I was about to say was, listen. The whole question here. Now we get
who else in their place? Who else in their place?
The whole question is the Cole final album going to be classic or good?
Yes.
But will it be goated?
That's a good one. I believe it'll be classic, but I don't know if it'll be goated. I can't say that. I gotta hear it.
Yeah.
I can't say it's goated. If I'm being honest. Yeah, man. I can't say it goated.
I can't even ask you this question because I already know you co-signing J. Cole. He over here co-signing J. Cole, y'all.
What you mean?
I would ask you,
hey, let me ask you this. But can I ask you this before you?
Yes, sir.
This is my question to you. Do we celebrate greatness enough while it's happening though? When it comes to our artists who make great things,
I
who
believe
like
if we tell the truth, on a main scale, no. But on a
mhm,
people scale, yes. Because when the people love you or the people are feeling you as an artist, you feel that. So even if you
mhm,
don't get the certain awards or Grammy winnings when you go down to the BET Awards, things of that sort or whatever, you still feel well accomplished because you gave out great music and people loved it.
yeah,
So I think that that measurement is weighed on two different
mhm,
scales. You know what I mean? Like it's a scale here for that, and then it's a scale here for
mm. Okay. Now, what was your question, bro?
that. Now, yeah, the top three, out of Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, who would you sponsor? Who would you co-sign
Who
for
would I
bars over
sponsor?
Drake,
Who would I co-sign for bars over dreams?
over streams, over streams?
Yo, oh, bars.
Who?
Oh man, bro. Oh man, bro. You know what's so crazy, bro? You know what? That's a difficult question. Um, and it's difficult for me because I have specific memories attached to like what I would consider each one of them's greatest bars. So it'd be hard for me to like try to dissect to like who I will pick because I look, I'm gonna go Drake, bro. I'm gonna go Drake because to this day, what is confirmed
Bruh.
for me, no, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I will never forget when Nothing Was the Same came out. I will never forget when that album dropped. That album from track 1 to 13 was immaculate.
But listen, right?
That album was immaculate, bro.
Did he even write the music to all the tracks on the album?
I don't know and don't care.
And that's the thing, right? To be a rap artist measured by your bars, you have to bring a sense of authenticity. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's for me, it's a joke to even have Drake in a lineup with J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar. The real battle is only between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, if you ask me. Them the ones that's really got lyrics. Like them is their lyrics. They ready to come to the war and go. But that's just my point on it. I ain't mad at you. You feel me? If you love Drake, you love Drake.
Yeah,
It's
man.
Kendrick
No,
all the way
man.
up
Nothing,
the hill.
nothing was the same, bro. Nothing was the same, bro.
It's cool.
Album
Let's go ahead and get
was
to it,
one of
man.
a
Let's get
kind.
to it. You feel me? We done spent too much time on J. Cole anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it. We gotta
Mm-hmm.
break down this beef and some of this debacle here, you know what I'm saying? Right now, let's
Right.
go
These
ahead
others.
with the little baby and Ari scandal, right? Real
Mm-hmm.
pain or is it
No, I
couches?
don't know if it's a scandal no more. I don't
Real
know if it's a
pain or is
scandal no
it
more.
couches? You feel me? Roll the clip.
Uh, who who was that confirmed it? Who was that? That was
Jada,
what's her face?
Jada White.
Go on, that's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like literally, let's not talk about that.
So in short, basically what she's saying has been a thing. Um, or what she's confirming on her end is the whole Ari and little baby entanglement. Entanglement.
Yeah, for sure,
Entanglement.
man. I don't know what to say. I think it's just some more drama that's going on. First of all, people need to mind their business. Straight up. Leave them people alone. It don't really matter. Half of y'all can't even control your own relationship. And you out here cheating
Wait a
anyway.
minute.
So what do you care about
Wait a
what they
minute.
do?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
I'm just
Bro,
saying,
what?
listen. Let them people do whatever they gonna do. I get tired of people blasting other people
You
business
just here
out.
to tell your point of view about the let the people do what they gonna do. Okay.
Just let them do what they gonna do. That's what I'm here to tell y'all today. You know what I'm
Wow. Okay.
saying?
Okay.
I really ain't even got a whole lot to say about that. You know what I mean? Because look,
Yeah.
that's their business. That's their business.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
Here's
your
what I
outlook?
will say. This is my point of view on if you even gonna interject, if you're gonna comment, if you're gonna share it, and I've seen it. I've seen it on the neighborhood book. That's what I started to call Meta neighborhood book. Um, but y'all got to change our standards.
Yeah.
You gotta stop looking at other people's relationship and really set the
And
tone for
comparing
whatever
it,
you
yeah,
want
bro.
your relationship standards to be. Like, yeah, we can be disappointed, you know what I'm saying? Because we want people to be better who we admire. And I think people from like the Midwest, from Indiana, from Detroit, they looked at Ari's somewhat transition similar to Cardi's. So like I think they looked at like when she transitioned, because all of us from the land, especially from Illinois, was attached to Ari and Herb. And I'm not really dragging Herb into this. I'm just putting that out there that we watched that, and then the co-parenting. I know you could speak on this, Papa Fredo. The co-parenting transition and them not being so messy and attackative towards each other, to her getting moving on to money back, and then you find out like these type of things. So I can see where people be like, damn, that's crazy.
Nah, I agree. I mean, it's not easy co-parenting, but if two people ain't working together and it's better apart, I say, hey, do what you got to do as long as you're doing the best you can do for
And
that
they
child.
just did a song together. It's crazy too. Herb and Moneybag just did a song together.
Yeah, so I think they doing a good job at
And
that. You know what I mean? Like I said, stay out the people's business and let them be great. Okay. Um, as far as with what's going on next, man, we got Finesse two times and Big Sugar with I mean, it's a
enlighten
lot
people
of
on
kind of going on with the
who is Big Sugar for those who may not know who Big Sugar is. Enlighten them.
well, I'm gonna say just roll the clip. Let him kind of talk.
Oh, you could just roll the clip. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because Big Sugar, you kind of hear a voice here, and I'm gonna
Me
let you
too.
hear that.
I can't wait to see y'all. See you soon. I'm just waiting. It's just a waiting game, baby. Your time is up. But we got a child together, bro. Nigga need to. Yeah.
All right, my bad. So you don't really hear too much of her voice, y'all, but you did hear what he said. So that to sum it all up, that's his baby. That's the child of his mother, his baby mother. You feel me? And they in a relationship right now.
She
She's
in
currently
jail
getting
because that sounds like a
yeah,
jail call.
that's why he was on
Okay.
the jail call. Right
Mhm.
now, it's a whole lot of things going back and forth between them. I guess it's supposed to be related to like a probation um, violation. For the reason why she in there or
Mhm.
whatever. The family, like between Suge's
Mhm.
mom, they they're upset about their whole relationship. Like what I'm taking for what I got. So, but that's two times
How do you
outlook. Eight.
so how do you unpack that? This is actually perfect for you. I want you to lead this convo and teach us as we go along. How do you unpack that um, as a parent, number one, as a person who had to co-parent, as a person who had to rearrange their relationship with someone they loved as simple and who had their child? Like, how do you unpack what he going through? Because for me, I can't tell if he upset at her, upset at the fact that she's in jail, and it might be both. But walk us through
Well,
what he may
they're
be.
currently together, so I don't know, like how much that
Oh,
would
they're
relate
together.
to be kind of co-parenting, but I can speak on it like from my point of view in this outlook. Obviously, for him to be a dad, number one, you're supposed to protect the family, so you got to pay attention to whatever you're doing because you potentially could be putting your family in danger. So I don't know how
Mm,
that played out for her to even have a probation violation. You know what I mean? Like you could have the wrong things on
mhm.
you, or y'all could be riding with the wrong things. But either or,
Yeah,
you
it's
should be the
very thin.
one.
That's a thin line.
I don't know.
Mhm,
But if it was
mhm,
any of the things that typically we all know play in hand, you should have been doing everything
mhm.
good to prevent that. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're gonna leave the
Yeah,
things at home that don't need to be with us, or we're gonna try to conduct ourselves in a manner to where we don't have to go through the fact that now I have to be
yeah. Reach the
here.
finish line.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I would have took proper precautions that way. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that wouldn't
Mhm,
have been an issue because on the chessboard, yeah, you want to sacrifice so many pieces, but your queen is one thing. Like the last, come on now, who want to really sacrifice their queen?
mhm.
So, when it comes down to a co-parenting standpoint, I think
Especially because you
should
locked up, bro. You locked up.
listen. All right, I think it should be either should or it should be finessed 2 times, but one of y'all should be looking at this, or both of really honestly, both of y'all should be looking at this. What's really best? Like, are we good together and good for our child, or should we be apart and try to figure this out that way? Because if y'all doing more worse together, then you only gonna hurt and damage your child. I mean, it's like sorry to say it, but look at what happened with Bobby and Whitney. You know, they weren't good together and they lost their first child. It's just
Mhm,
things like that. That's all I would say. You just you gotta really do what's best for the kids when kids are involved. You know?
mhm.
And that goes on both parties.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that, man. I'll speak as a person who grew up from the child's perspective. And I think when you have dysfunction and the parents don't address the dysfunction, however it may come, whether it's from their relationship, the environments, unfortunate situations like whoever maybe ended up in jail and so forth and so on. If you guys don't pay attention as the parents, these things can definitely negatively impact the child, their future, and how their outlook on relationships and people. And man, you don't wait until it's too late to think about, damn, um, what's gonna happen with my baby now that you behind bars on both ends. You like you said, you gotta really prep that, bro. You gotta really put your mind the moment you got in this situation, but you still had your freedom. Everything that I do has to be to the T to protect my baby's peace, so I can be the guidance. Because again, especially as Black people, we are our kids' first teachers, first best friends, first examples of women. You cannot take that lightly. You cannot take your freedom lightly. Um, because anything could happen while you was in bars, man. And I could see that can probably bother him emotionally because he can't like. And I want to say this, no,
He can't
even if
fathom
y'all are not
what's going
together,
on.
yeah, he can't
Yeah,
fathom because he's still like, even if y'all not together, even
I
if they
get it.
wasn't
I get
together,
it.
I know
It's
you
a
can
lot.
speak on
You
this.
got to
You
go in.
still love, yeah, like no, and no disrespect to your current ship, but I know that you will always have a love for the mother of your children. So like I couldn't. God damn it.
My bad, y'all. I had a call coming in.
Yeah,
But
y'all.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
me
get
too.
where you're coming from. Yeah, I mean
You
I mean,
couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. If
Good.
anything, I definitely want her to be well off and whatever it takes for the kids to be good too. Um,
Yeah, man.
what I would say, uh, you know, you got King. I don't know if you know who King is, but King is a young man that Finesse two times took on underneath his wing. He also made him an FNG artist up until the big fallout between those two. And ever since should have been locked
Right.
up, King been kind of been spilling information, I guess, or things that took place while he was there, and giving his piece on how he feel about it. My question would be to you and also to the people that's watching. What I mean? Would you guys consider this spilling house secrets to cops, or mentoring gone wrong, or a kid finally speaking up?
You talking about King when he was a little shorty? Ain't he like 14 now?
I guess. But he had
It
him
was
when he was
like
like,
2, 3 years ago.
but what I'm saying is with the things that he's saying now, right? You following?
What be specific? What get lean us in
I
on
don't have
what he may be saying
I
now?
don't
Because
have
I
like a lot of things like verbatim. I can tell you this much, right? He's bashing and he's giving information that he's saying that
he
took place
Finesse
that
is
he
is
would with
bashing
finesse.
King.
No, 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 no. King is bashing finesse two times and providing information to the public that took
Again right
place
now.
again right now while Suge has been locked up
Okay,
about
okay,
took place while they
okay.
was all together. So that's why I asked you the question.
Mm,
I'll ask the set
okay,
again.
okay.
Would you consider this spilling house secrets to cops? Because again, they were all together underneath one household. So of course, during that duration of time, that young
Mm-hmm.
man wasn't saying anything. He was happy, or at least
Mm-hmm.
up until the point where he was.
Right.
Mentoring gone wrong, or a kid that's finally speaking up.
Um, I'm gonna say this because I don't have the director deep details in which what was said, but I will speak on the fact that things are being said. Period. So I'm gonna always support a child who feels that they may be in danger or they are not in a healthy space or place or environment, because once you take on a child, whether it's your child or another person's child, their well-being should be a high priority, right? And I'm assuming because of everything, and I don't think we even like there's his failures going back to the mentorship thing and bringing people under their wing and whoop de whoop, and the coach's failures. The culture to me failed King as well, because to me the culture, because there should have been other layers of direction. Like when I say that, it shouldn't have just been finesse telling him how to be an upright standing man. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have only been finesse, or the women. You know what I'm saying, that were in that circle in regards to Suge. Now you can't control who's decided to take that role, but I definitely want to say that as a culture. And when it comes to like the whole, tell the police or the snitching thing, I really think that we as a culture need to we need to reconvene and really sit down with what is our obligation to
The
prepare our
youth,
kids so they don't end up like Kings.
yeah, I got you.
Because the only reason King is not a problem is because he has some money. King
Yeah,
probably be in jail if he didn't have no money. That's a
or
completely different kid.
something to live for, things of that sort. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Come on,
this
man.
right. I understand where you're coming from there. After actually doing like a little further investigation here right now, going over the
Mm-hmm.
issue there. From what I found is arrested in Texas, Sugar and Moneybag. I'm sorry, not Moneybag, but Finesse two times. Apologize, y'all. But they were arrested on weed and peel charges. He bonded out,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
she got a 500,000 federal hold, and Finesse blaming Moneybag. Yo,
I ain't got time, man. I ain't okay.
crazy. The man's crazy.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
he crazy.
man.
I'm gonna say that right there. I don't even understand why you blaming somebody else for your shortcomings and what the hell you got your woman into. This is wild. But yeah, that's what I found out.
Yeah, man. Don't follow Ye's path. Just really reflect upon yourselves, man. Don't fall victim to the Ye. That's the thing. Don't fall victim to the Ye.
Well, let me tell you something. Somebody did fall victim. We got a whole organization that fell victim, okay? Because Dr. Pepper, right? They fell victim to this woman's jingle. All right. And I mean this woman jingle won them over. Like won them over in so much of the sense that she got a $2 million check. You hear me? Listen, where that money at? We happy for you. We is happy for you. Okay. Roll clip.
Goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Do-do-do.
Do do do.
Yo. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. You
needed
got
that.
that.
I
You
needed
got
that.
that down, man. You got your regular girl recording a Dr. Pepper jingle on her phone, and this goes viral. Now, look at the ability to pick up your phone, create something great, and now you get paid a $2 million check. Man, that's awesome. Shout out to her again. Like I applaud that.
Yeah, y'all better never stop. Y'all better never complain to me about
It to do
content is
so.
difficult and now what I will say is that she has been making content before this. So I put up on a page. She had a few followers before this, but following don't impede the money. You could be broke and have hella followers.
I mean,
But what
hey,
I
listen,
will
she
say,
recorded for fun, and now she's set for life.
right? So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So never. I don't want to hear people say, man, I got to figure out a niche and whop the bam. The first thing is, bro, I mean, just do you want to do it? Be honest with yourself. Like no one makes you become an influencer. You know what I'm saying? There is a point where you have to make a decision. Hey, all right, cool. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this. I'm a
No, that's true.
60
Yeah, that's
seconds.
true. Now let me ask you this, since we talking about what you gonna do and what you gonna try, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. Would you be making a commercial jingle or like this or not? What you doing?
I seen a few people try to make jingles for Pepsi on my mama. I'm talking about all black folks. They came running. You hear me? Um, if it's a black band, I'll make a jingle for them. I'll make a
Yeah.
jingle for
Okay, okay, okay.
them.
Well let's see
Yeah.
this, right? If 2 million hit your account tomorrow, what's what's your first three moves? Be real.
Uh,
Only need three, buddy.
first three.
What's your first three moves?
Man.
One, two, three. Just give me three. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All
do
right. All right. I'm making simple. I'm making simple. I'm making simple. My first three and my number one. Me and my mom, we get new places. As a man and as a son, that's gonna be my very first thing. Very
come on.
first thing.
All
I
right,
am
what's
going to
the
change my mom's life. The second is we're going full fledged into investing education. I mean, I do this now, and while y'all watching this, whenever y'all do see this, still doing the 1K challenge on a side note. Uh, but yeah, pushing financial literacy, joining the movement with the other half, and then the last thing is I'm going to start a new culture trend with this bread. Since I am the person who's a millionaire, I watched a lot of like the billions, like Successor, as far as those type of shows, and we're gonna set a new trend in culture. So like we're gonna start having Sunday dinners. We're gonna create a trust fund. Like I'm gonna reimagine Black legacy for real. Those are the
I
top
like
three
that.
things.
I like that. I like that. Well, I'm gonna say this. She inspired me, and I wanted to record something for McDonald's. Would you like to hear?
Is this an oh, we getting exclusive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dropping exclusive.
You ready? Are you ready
I'm
now?
ready.
It
I'm
goes a
ready.
little like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm rich. That's it.
Mickey D's.
Uh,
Mickey D's.
oh,
You got one.
man.
You got one. We clipping that shit up. Clipping that shit up.
Oh man!
Got
So for
one.
the audience, listen, I do want to ask this.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm gonna say this right. I want y'all to drop a 30-second jingle for Walmart, Uber Eats, or Cash App. I'm gonna challenge y'all to do that. 30-second video. Walmart, Uber Eats, or Cash App. And you know what? Just to be good sports, I'm gonna challenge the co-host here to do the same. You pick one out of three, and if
To
you
do what?
drop one,
To do what?
I'll do the same. To drop a 30-second
To do
jingle
what?
for Walmart, Uber Eats,
Oh.
or Cash App.
Oh. Mm. Hey, good
Hey,
luck. Good
hey,
luck,
if he
y'all.
ain't
Good luck,
doing it,
y'all. When
I
y'all
ain't
come up with
doing it.
that.
Good luck, y'all.
Good luck, y'all.
Let's go.
Name me some black. Hey, no, but hey, if you drop in
So,
the comments some black brands that I'll do the jingle for. If you drop in the comments some black brands, I will do the jingle for.
all right.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of our last segment of the day, it's still a good one though. You know, we on task. Um, when you get money, an opportunity with money, what you gonna do with your money? And if you ain't got no money, you probably need to get a job because it ain't getting no better out here. And the only thing that's gonna happen, you're gonna end up broker. Okay. So with that being said, you probably need to look into uh some jobs, any jobs, your mama's job, but maybe some real jobs. So I got something for you. Can't say we don't, you know what I'm saying? You know UPS is out here in the Midwest. You know FedEx out here in the Midwest. You know we got Apple stores out here for sure. So
yes, sir.
I'm gonna rattle off these real quick, and they not low paying jobs to be acceptable from remote. You got FedEx data entry, $25 an hour. You know what I'm saying? They got training, no degree. So hey, as long as you got your GED, or if you ain't got it, go back to school and go get it, and then apply tomorrow. You got Apple to work from home. You got Disney. Like, who wouldn't want if you got babies? Papa, no. If you got babies, who wouldn't want to work for Disney Channel? You got
You
Disney
might as
Channel
well.
social
Listen,
media
they got
support. They
they got
paying
everything on there for okay.
everything. It's $28 an hour to go work for Disney Channel. You got something they call song reviewer. I ain't gonna hold you. I might actually look at the song reviewer. You child. All right, look. They paying $28 an hour. You got the UPS data entry position that's $29 an hour, and you got reading. This is reading caption. You got affiliate marketing on the low, but like I said, if you ain't got a job, go get a job because anything else is gonna happen after that. You might be broke if you don't get one. No, man. The economy. The point of this, the economy don't seem like it's gonna get no better, and while you can still work, you might want to take advantage of the benefit of working from home before you ain't got no jobs to work from. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
man. Listen, this is not a time to play. It is time to get up and take action. We all talking about the new year, new goals, new this, new that. Get a job. If
Yeah.
you want it, go get a job.
And start
So,
and I want to say this because one of the points is cost of living versus wages, right? They're like, man, what's the point of me applying for these jobs? What is work from home or not? Everything is so expensive. Here's the thing, man. I think that one of the things that we should pick up on from other coaches is stop trying to keep up with the Joneses and flexing, bro. Live below your means so you can live above your means at some point in your damn life.
there you go. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. All right, y'all. I mean, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell that we have here for today. I mean, Cole might be a top three. Dr. And like I said, remote jobs a gamble. Midwest point of view. Hey, we keep it real. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please leave an answer down there with your 30-second jingle. We really want to see those, okay? It's your co-host, Papa Fredo. Much love.
Hey man, always it's your boy Marcel. Make sure y'all follow us on Midwest Point of View. We appreciate, both of you all for liking our shows, you know what I'm saying, following us on Instagram. We will do our due diligence. If you tag us, tag the people that you doing your jingle for. You know what I'm saying? So if you tag us, we will put it up. I'm saying if you tag us, we're gonna put it on the story and tag the people that you did the jingle for to help you get out there. You know what I'm saying? And tell the rest of
Awesome.
our followers, our tribe, you feel me, to do the same, to support y'all because we gonna support y'all, man. Hit the subscribe button, follow us on Instagram, DM us. You want to come on the show, email us at Midwest Point of View. Whether it's for Midwest Myths, if you love the segment, love that show that we drop over there, or if you just want to hop on Midwest Point of View, regardless, man, just let us know and hit us up. With that, bro, we gone, Freddie. We gone. Holla at y'all for sure, for sure.